Anyways, for those that don't know, I work full time at Aaron's, and let me tell you, it was a fun time trying to get from Aaron's to here. It's like the rush that you have to do to get from one job to another. I don't know if anybody ever works two jobs or have worked two jobs or three jobs. We see some hands going up here. It's a struggle when you have to like rush yourself. You're hopping on one leg trying to put your pants on, and you fall down like 3 times, and then you realize the pants are on backwards. You have to zip it backwards. You can't even do it. Your pocket's up front. You're reaching for your wallet. You're like, oh, this is something ain't right here. Your shirt's all sideways. You got your like neck is where your arm sleeve goes, so you're all like this. Your arms like this. That's what it was like trying to get here. I was like rushing for time, kind of like the rush you get for the ice cream truck. Since we're here in a little ice cream place, might as well talk about the ice cream truck. Everybody knows when you're a kid, you hear that music, you know, that little do 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 do, and you get so excited. I mean, like I said, my last name's Roux. It's French. I'm fat. I'm just a fat little boy, and I hear ice cream music. It's like the greatest combo. Fat kid, ice cream music. All that's left is couch change. You remember that? You flip open the couch cushions. You're like scrapping for the change. You're like running to your mom, screaming for quarters. I remember I was a little kid. I ran to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm just screaming. The only thing I could say at the time was quarters. And the only reason why I knew how to scream quarters is because I knew that meant ice cream. So I'm running to her. I'm like, Mom, quarters, quarters. I'm just begging her. She's getting this jar full of change. She's dumping out. Half, like 3/4 of it was pennies, but who cares? So she's like dumping all this change. I didn't care. I was a fat kid with a lot of money going towards an ice cream truck, and I'm all running, shaking like a bowl full of jello, so excited because I can get myself my little baseball glove with the little bubble gum in the center that said like 3 strikes. I never got the home run. That made me so angry. I don't understand that. Spend all that money. You figure you at least get a base hit. I've always got the 3-strike rule. Anyways, with all that being said. So I'm like running towards this ice cream truck. I'm all excited. I'm all running. Next thing you know, I trip. Got my, when you're running, you don't pay attention like I do every day. You run and then you get your foot caught. Next thing you know, it's like the slow motion you see like any Bruce Willis movie where they're diving with dual pistols in slow motion with a random explosion in the background. Never could actually understand it. You ever like wonder, like a lot of action stars when they use the restroom, they come out, there's an explosion. Normally when I could never understand, like when that happens to me, it's like Taco Bell. That's the only time that happens.
Oh my God.
But so I'm sitting there running. I trip over my own feet. They're playing like Knights in White Satin in the background. The violin's playing. I see quarters just flying, going everywhere. Change going in the gutters. I'm all crying with the little violin music playing in the background. And here goes the ice cream. And he didn't even care. It's like he didn't even wave or see if I was okay. He's like driving by me going, as he's licking his ice cream. I'm all just looking at him. No, come back. Yes, you. She posts all the good stuff, and she always posts it when I pay all the bills and have no money. Every time I see her posting, and she's always smiling, and she squeezes it, so like all the stuff comes out, like all the cheese and the meats, like all the guys' fantasies. We don't even care about anything else. We just see like bacon, cheese, and meat just coming out like this waffle folder that she does, and she's like, People back there, can we give a hand clap for your 1-year anniversary? Hey, here's the problem with this place. Their ice cream is so good. I know you're all like, that's not a problem, that's a good thing. Here's the problem. When you eat the ice cream, guess what happens? You get the brain freeze. You're eating it so fast because it's so good. You don't even care what it tastes like anymore, because like after like the 3 licks, you're like, like a dog in a water bowl. Next thing you know, your head starts like expanding like 30%. Your eyes starts bulging, getting bigger. You try to think of everything you could possibly do to make it go away, right? You're all sticking your finger in your side of your head, rubbing it like a brain massage, like it's going to work. It still doesn't work, because next thing your face is like. Then by the time it's all done, forgot all about the brain freeze. After you're all licking it again. Everybody's laughing because they know it's true. See, what I'm doing now is I'm scouting. I'm waiting for the next person to... I see her over there. She's taking her time now. I wait for everybody. I'm like scouting around. I'm going to see the next person that does this. Ah! Listen for that sound. When you hear that sound, look around, because that's just what happened. It's because your ice cream's so good. So, first of all, I want to thank you guys for having me here. I normally don't do like these, what they call last minute calls, but I absolutely love this place. I'm very proud of the business. It has grown very successful for a 1 year anniversary. That's a big accomplishment. And when they call me, it's like an honor because, you know, number one, you're doing a show for a 1 year anniversary. Number two, it's ice cream. Hello. I don't even care if it's a 20 year, 30, 50, all that stuff goes out the ear. All I hear is ice cream. It's like, Robert, we're celebrating our 2 year anniversary at the Erie Depot. Ice cream. What can you do for us, Robert? Milkshake. And I'm not talking about the dance. I'm not talking about the homegrown. So I love you guys. Thank you for having me. God bless. I'll leave the arm going and where the neck goes and the pants on backwards and one dress shoe and one cowboy boot, all bad and out of shape. Next thing you know, here you are, you're starting your car up, you start driving. And you ever notice when you're in a hurry to get somewhere, you hit every single red light, you hit every single Sunday driver, as they put it. And here I am, fruits of the Spirit, one of the fruits being patience. Yeah, how hard it is to be patient, especially when you're in a hurry. But you got to do the Christian-like thing. You got to be patient with them. So you're all squeezing the wheel. You're all like, you go to press the horn, and then your other hand pushes it away because you know you shouldn't do it.